Happy Monday, friends. Coming up in this episode of The Play, an update on Project 180. Steven Adams talks about his first season with the Thunder and a look at the 7-day forecast. First up, the Obama administration rolled out a plan to cut carbon dioxide from power plants by 30% by 2030 in hopes of addressing global warming concerns. Several Oklahoma electric generation plants would have to cut their emissions under the proposed federal regulations. Our energy reporter Paul Monies will have more about local companies and how they could be impacted by the measure. Closed downtown streets are a good, albeit painful, sign of growth. The sprawling downtown street landscaping Project 180 got off to a rocky start, but as our Steve Lackmeyer reports, it's back on schedule, even as Oklahoma City tears up other streets to repair flooding damage.
What's interesting to note is, as some people may remember from my reporting, Project 180 was not known for being completed on time. There were delays, sometimes months long, sometimes years long. The original idea was to have everything done by 2014. The city has backstepped from that a little bit, and they're pacing out the jobs a little bit better. They're insisting that a contractor finish one segment at a time before doing the next. And I think that local business owners, merchants and property owners would all agree that's been the better outcome.
Thank you, Steve. The Oklahoma City School Board will consider spending over $900,000 on portable classrooms to alleviate overcrowding at school on the district's south side. The portables are not a popular choice, but neither was busing students to schools on the north side. Education reporter Tim Willard says they are seen as a short-term solution until permanent classrooms are built. Now, Tim will also have a story in Tuesday's Oklahoman on the new Associate Superintendent of Student Achievement and Acceptability. The Thunder season came to an end Saturday night after losing to San Antonio in Game 6 of the Western Conference Finals. Several players and coaches spoke to the media over the past 2 days about the season, including rookie Steven Adams.
Was there any on the court? I know I'm in the NBA moment now.
Nah, not really. It was mainly, probably the biggest, like, if you talk about like a reality check is in like NBA, it's probably in like practice. That was probably like the biggest ones, like, you know, there'll be a day. Yeah, there was Perk. he was there, and we were like scrimmaging or whatever, and we kind of got into it, like we clashed, like, you know, I'm innocent, I don't do anything. I accidentally hit him, and then, like, you know, he just turned around and elbowed me in the ribs, and I was like, oh my god, like that really hurt. And he just yelled at me, was like, I'm the only silverback. I was like, what the? I was like, all right. So that was a big check. I was like, man, we got some animals in NBA.
I like how he paused to really consider that answer before delivering. You can see all these interviews online at newsok.com. There's close to a dozen of them. Our Barry Trammell will have a column in Tuesday's paper about what he learned from the exit interviews. Also, Anthony Slater will have a story on the future of Reggie Jackson. Now, Jackson started the final 4 games of the postseason and sounds like a guy who wants that to continue, but the Thunder is non-committal. And as we head towards an important offseason where Jackson is eligible for an extension, that could remain a bargaining chip. Now, in Steven Adams' interview, he talks about the Oklahoma weather. Here's your forecast. There's a slight chance for some isolated showers and storms in northern Oklahoma this evening. Tuesday will be hot and humid across a large portion of the state, highs in the 90s, and that heat index creeps into the 100-degree range. We could see another round of showers midweek, but the chances for rain increases as we head into the weekend. And what Mr. Adams was saying is how dramatic and severe the Oklahoma weather can be. Guess he learned that is just as harsh as a Perk elbow. That'll do it for this edition of The Play. The stories and more can be found in the Oklahoman. The videos online at newsok.com. Have a great night, everyone.